Welcome to Late Night with Boss Lady and Lady Chi. Lady Chi will be here a little bit later, but we are going to get started. Tonight's episode is about establishing self goals during and after healing and learning self worth. Are you guys, establishing any goals during and after healing and learning your self worth? Since you were in any kind of situation, relationship, or anything? Well, I can tell you with me, as far as, establishing my goals and, and my self worth and all of that. Basically, I'm learning not to settle anymore, you know, and I'm also recognizing my value in a relationship and also choosing myself. Um, I know, in the past when we make certain decisions when it comes down to relationship, we don't always make the best judgment on relationship. We just go off of how we feel, you know what I mean? But we really don't get in depth into the relationship. Hello. We don't really ask the right questions when it comes down to relationship. Yes, you ask, what's your favorite color and all that, but it's the deep questions that you need to be asking before you get into these relationships. Number one, the number one question you should always ask when you're in a relationship or anything is, do you love yourself? A lot of people don't love themselves, and it really shows. When you don't love yourself, hey Lisa, you choose anybody. Anybody that will smile in your face or give you some type of attention, you will give them access to you. And that access can be through your mind, definitely through your mind, because your mind is where they get you the most. Your mind is the first place that they hit because that's the area that is the most vulnerable, you know? So you have to know when to say enough is enough, okay? Um, Thank you. Um, in these relationships, whether it's a friendship, a family, um, whatever relationship you have, um, you have to choose you, you know? For one, I do know that I put God first in my life, and that I know in the past I did not put God in first in my relationships. That's probably why they did not go the way I needed them to go. And so from now on, I'm making sure that I'm putting God first in my life. I'm making sure that I'm putting myself first, you know? Like I was saying in a previous video, do stuff that you do for other people for yourself. When you going out and you buying all these nice gifts for this person, do you buy yourself a gift? Do you take the time out to say, you know what, I love me. Let me do for me for a change, you know? And I felt like when I was in one relationship, I felt like I know all of them. I felt like I couldn't do anything. I wasn't able to buy things for myself because I felt like if I bought things for myself, a lot of the relationships they were like, oh, so you can buy yourself something, but you couldn't send me the money, and it's like, I'll be sending you money all the time. When am I going to be able to do something for me without you trying to check my pockets? You know, so it's time to take ownership of your life. Hello. Um, choosing yourself, not settling. Do things that you love. Like me, I love writing. I love writing books. And I was able to write 4 books last year and get them published last year. I wrote 3 psychological thrillers and 1 dark romance. And I'm really, really proud of myself because I didn't think I can do it. You know, in the past I didn't have a lot of push about it. I had a lot of people telling me, no, it's not ready. No, no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But when I really start, when I let go and started doing things that make me happy, like writing my book and becoming an author, that was my goal right there. That made me feel like I finally released everything that was not supposed to be there. So when you start releasing those things that are holding you back from things to make you better, then you have really, really started loving yourself. You started taking control of your life. You started learning more about yourself. Because I knew I could write, but I didn't have a whole lot of confidence because when you got somebody in your ear who's supposed to love you and they treat you like something else and they don't even support nothing you do and you support everything that they do. I'm sitting here like, oh, you're going to be the best this. You're going to be the best that. But when it came down on me, oh, it's not ready. Oh, I think you need to just wait a little while. And I felt like if I waited any longer, I would not be the author that I am today. And if you guys want to check out my book is on Amazon.com. If you click the link in the bio, it is the link tree, and it'll take you to my book, to my YouTube channel, please. And whatever else is listed there, subscribe to it. But I'm just saying, when you start letting go of things that are holding you back, you really start finding who you really are. You really start going over and beyond for yourself. You're not looking for somebody to make you happy. You're going to be happy because you love you. Hello, Corey. Welcome. So remember, always to love you first. Put you first. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let nobody tell you how you should feel. Don't let nobody manipulate you in thinking that whatever you're doing is wrong. So when you get in these relationships, make sure you ask, do you love yourself? If the answer is no, then you probably want to back away from that because they're going to drag you. They're gonna drag you so bad that they're gonna dry you out. Okay? So that's like the number one question. Or do you love yourself? Well, the number one would be, do you put God first in your life? And the second major question should be, do you love yourself? You know, when you find out that this one person really loves themselves, guess what? They're gonna love you with the most up respect and everything. They're gonna be wanting to do things for you, with you. They wouldn't want to look at you as a one-sided relationship. Because some people will do that. They will look at you and say, you know what? We gonna take advantage of this person because they doing any and everything for me because they don't love themselves. And when you don't love yourself, you give them the opportunity to take your life and make it theirs. Thank you. So be careful who you give your heart to. Be careful who you give your mind to. Because the mind is where they break you first. Because the mind, that's where the devil get into you, you know? That's why they say a mind is a terrible thing to waste, because it is. You know, you waste it on the wrong person. Some people are in relationships and they can't get out because they didn't love themselves enough to see those, those red flags, anything. You know? And I get that we be wanting somebody so bad, but don't want somebody so bad where they hurt you, where they mistreat you or make you look like you just this horrible person. And you probably the sweetest person can be, but they still treat you like crap. And it don't matter if you're pretty, it don't matter if you're ugly, it don't matter if you're skinny, it don't matter if you're fat, it don't matter any of that. People will use anybody. It don't matter what color you are, it don't matter none of that. If they can get into your mind, they can take advantage of everything in you. You give them power over your body, you give them power over your mind, and you give them power over you. So you're like their little puppet. They can play with you when they feel like it. And when they don't, they're never to be around. That's why you got a lot of people who like, oh, they don't come home at night. That's because they out doing whoever they want. Because you let them do it. Because you said, I don't love myself enough where I'm just going to tolerate anything. And we don't need that. We do not need to tolerate anything from anybody. Love is not supposed to hurt. If love hurts, then why do God love us so much that he died for our sins? Because that right there, that's the most hurt ever. Ain't nobody doing that for us. And if he can do that and take on all that pain, that's love. He loved us, and spite all the stuff that was happening to him. So we just got to make sure we putting ourselves first when it comes down to these relationships, these friendships, all of that. And no, you do not need about 100 friends to be happy, have a good time. Okay? Because when you got a whole lot of friends, a whole lot of people who's supposed to love you, there's always a few people that's trying to take advantage of you or trying to harm you. Because it's not what you have, it's just who you are. You might be this happy person, you might be this loving person, and they don't like that because that's not them. They want what you have. They don't see the stuff that you go through to get what you have. People always say, oh, I love their life. Oh, I love how they do this and that and that. But what about the stuff that happens on the inside that we don't see? You don't see the fights that they have. You don't see the blood, sweat, and tears that they do maybe at a job. You know what I mean? People always have some type of assumption of what they think this couple did or this person did at this job, or maybe you became the biggest, basketball player, football player, whatever. But they didn't see the work that you had to put in to get to it. They just want to get to your happy spot. And you just can't jump to a happy spot. It takes time. It takes work. We all work hard for what we want. Some people want to take advantage of or hurt you to get to your spot. I see some relationships where, they have like this one, like a side chick or a side dude or whatever, and then it gets crazy where now they want your life. They like, oh, he treat his wife so well. I know if I get there, or treat the husband so well. And I know if I get in that spot, I'm going to be treated the same way. Which they don't see, that's not always going to happen. Everybody is different. And you're not probably going to get treated the same way. But why would you want somebody to treat you the same way? Because what if he cheating on her with you, he going to do the same thing with somebody else. And the same thing with women. If she already cheating on you with somebody else, what you think going to happen if she get with another dude? Same thing, So it's time to stop dealing with anything. Because when you deal with anything, it's a whole lot of work, whole lot of sorrow, whole lot of crying, and a whole lot of woe with me, And it's just time to start loving ourselves. It's time to take back, like I said, our lives. Be happy, you know? Stop suffering in silence and start speaking out very loud, okay? I mean, like I said, do the things that make you happy. Learn your worth and change what you tolerate, okay? Because you shouldn't be tolerating anything that don't love themselves. If a person can put their hands on you and harm you, that's not love. That's manipulation. That's trying to abuse you. If a person can get into your mind and manipulate you and make you seem like you are worthless, that you don't mean anything in this world, they are not your people. They are not your person. They saw an opportunity to use you, so they're going to take that opportunity and use it to the best of their ability, which means that they can manipulate you and take advantage of and just mess your brain up. Because now you're stuck in this spot where you don't know what's going to happen next. You know? So we got to learn to let go and be ourselves. It is okay to be yourself. It is okay to be goofy. It is okay to be whatever you want to be. It is okay. If a person don't like you for who you are, they are not your person. If the person is not there for you mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, they don't need to be there either. You know, if they're not in tune with, if they don't support nothing you do, I mean nothing, not a job, not something that you have been working on for years and you finally got it established. If they're not supporting you, they don't need to be there either. Especially the ones that want a handout, the ones that want free stuff. You trying to make a business and they like, go ahead and send me, give me some services for free. For free? You want me to give you my services for free? Mm-mm. That ain't even gonna happen. Because I have a job to do. I have things I gotta accomplish even more and things like that. So let's start loving ourselves, y'all. Let's start putting ourselves first. Let's stop letting people use you. Because you are not anything to be played with. When God created you, He created you in His own image. He took the time to make you unique. And you have a purpose. I don't know what that purpose is. But whatever God has a purpose for you, He wants you to either spread it around the world, or He wants you to make something or be the best person that you can be. When you start knowing that, you know, your self-worth and, you know, establishing your goals and getting through healing process, you got it made. Because you won't let nobody take advantage of you anymore. You won't have nobody trying to tell you when or how or what to do anymore. Because you're going to have control over you. When you have control over you, anything is possible. You know? Self-love, like I said before, is the best love. Without self-love, you just let somebody use you. You let somebody take your kindness for weakness, you know? And I see some of these people going on these dates, and you got some people like, oh, I need about $500 to go on a first date. A first date for $500? No, I don't even know your name for a first date. I'm still trying to figure out if I like you or not on a first date. I don't even think a second, third, or fourth date. $500, save that. Because if we make this official, we can take that $500 and add it to whatever else we invest in, so we can have a house if something was to come between us. Will we be more than where we are now? But so all these people are so fed up about what's in your pockets and not what's in your mind. They don't care about, hey, they don't care about that. All they care about is how they can get what's in your pockets. They don't care about how smart you are. They don't care about the goals that you have or that you already achieved. They won't support you, but they take your money. They'll take your money and they'll run with it. So you gotta be careful out here. You gotta love who you are. You know, you don't want to just take anything from anybody, especially if they don't love themselves. And when you don't love yourself, like I said, you give the person an opportunity to take advantage of you. And you shouldn't let nobody take advantage of you. People use sex as a weapon, and that's not good either. People use anything that you do as a weapon. You can be going to school, becoming the best version of yourself. Oh, so you think you good? You think you better than me? No, I just want to get a better education, and I hope you would want one too. But no, they don't want to look at that way. They want to think that, oh, since you up here going back to school, you think you better than everybody. No, I don't. I don't think I'm better than nobody. I'm trying to be a better version for myself. I'm trying to take the time out to love on me. Better me. So, hey girl, hey Lady Chi. But yeah, I need y'all to learn to, take your own self and and be a better version of you. Stop letting these people run all these type of game on you as well. Because when you start really, really taking yourself serious, you won't just be dealing with anything anymore. Because your self-love is going to be so powerful, won't nobody be able to take that away from you ever again. But you got to learn to just let go and let God lead you. Because He's going to take you to a lot of places. Good places. I can tell you, after I let go of my last relationship, I really feel like a whole lot of weight has lifted off of me. I feel more, open. I feel more light. I feel more happier. And I feel like a lot of goals that I wanted to accomplish are getting there, are getting accomplished. Like I said, I became an author last year. 4 books. And I got more books on the way. So I'm just making sure I establish myself and make sure that I'm taking every healing process as a win. Okay? because the more that I start, doing things for me, loving me more, the more that I know the next person that I get, they're gonna be really up for a treat because I am a really good person. And I treat people with the utmost respect. Um, because I'm not the type of person, I'm not going to, you know, I don't want to compete against nobody. Especially somebody who's supposed to be my person. We supposed to be helping each other out. We supposed to show each other love. We supposed to show each other peace. I ain't gonna say you're never gonna have no disagreements, because you're gonna always have disagreements. But as long as those disagreements, you still love me afterwards, we good, you know? So, you know, establish goals, that you feel that you want to do. Don't let nobody hold you back. When you get into these relationships and they not good relationships, they hold you back. Like, a lot of blessings that you could have had was taken because they used you. They abused you. They took advantage of you. They saw an opportunity to take you and just do whatever they feel like they wanted to do with you. And I don't want nobody trying to take advantage of me no more. You know, I'm more mature now. I'm more alert of what not to get into. I keep my guard up sometimes. And I'm not going to change who I am, because I am a loving person. So don't change who you are. If whoever you are, do not change who you are for nobody. Continue to be either the loving person that you are, the ambitious person that you are, whatever it is. Continue to be that, because somebody's gonna love that. Somebody is gonna love you for you. They're not gonna take advantage of you. They're not going to, use you for money or sex or anything. Because they are, like I said, they use all of that as a weapon. And they won't verbally abuse you. They won't physically abuse you. They won't mentally abuse you. They won't even abuse you with money, because they can abuse you in any of those ways. Can be abuse, and they shouldn't. Like I said, love is not supposed to hurt. If it hurt, run, go away fast, because it's not supposed to hurt. You are not supposed to be crying over something that was so simple. They be like, "Oh, you didn't do this and you didn't do that." Okay, let's figure out what we need to do to get it fixed. Now I don't believe in people, spending money to go and get their hair and nails done when the bills need to be paid. Because that's a way of abuse as well. Because if I gave you something to make sure that the rent is paid and you go and buy something else, yeah, that's a form of abuse. I don't care what nobody say. That's a form of abuse, because I told you to do that, and now we in a bind because you chose to do something else, which you could have waited. But like I said, we just need to start putting ourselves first in everything. And also, like I said, make sure God is number one, because when He is number one, then everything will fall into place. Everything will fall how it's supposed to. And when you let it go to God, you don't want to worry about it. When you pray and you walk by faith and not by sight, that's gonna be an awesome relationship. Or just being you. Because let me tell you, I can tell you a whole lot of things about what God has done for me, and I am a true living witness of that God truly, truly, took care of me during a lot of times in my life. I don't even think I would be here if it wasn't for God. Because, man, some things that I have endured, I don't even know, like I said, I don't even know how I'm here, but I am. So, like I said, start setting boundaries for yourself. Respect yourself. Make sure those actions go with what they're saying. You know, actions speak louder than words. And if they ain't showing you that they truly love you, they not showing you that they respect you, if they're not showing you that they really want to be with you, that's not your person. You know, when you do something like when you write a book or you uh, do whatever, maybe you sing or act or dance or something like that, or becoming whatever you're becoming, and they can't support you in that, they don't need to be there. Because my person, I want them to support everything I do. It can be the most corniest thing in the world, but I want you to go ahead and support it, okay? But that's the real person, the person that want to build with you and grow with you and make money with you, travel with you, do all these things with you. That is your person. But like I said, they gotta love themselves first. They gotta love themselves and they gotta put God first. If that is not in there, if that's not it, then don't do it. Okay. Do not let nobody take control of you. Do not let nobody use you. I'm gonna say that a lot because that's people get used so much, and it hurts me to see so many beautiful people out here, so many people out here who truly, are great people get misused. You know, either it's the way they look, it's the way they talk, they walk, they. Sometimes it ain't even none of that, because pretty people get used and abused. Ugly people, decent looking people. It don't matter who you are. Let me tell you, a person that can manipulate you will definitely manipulate you. You know, they don't care about anything. They barely care about themselves. Because if they can take the time to hurt you, they don't care about nothing. You know, and you can't change nobody. Let me tell you. Let me tell you that you cannot change anybody. If they're not willing to change on their own, you cannot force it. You cannot make them. You cannot do anything that they don't want to do. You can tell this person, hey, I don't think you should smoke. They're going to be like, okay. If they're not saying, you know what, I'm going to try to stop smoking, I'm going to try to stop doing this, I'm going to try to stop, they ain't going to do it. you know, if they say, whatever it is, like I said, you gotta find the right person, but the only way you find the right person is loving yourself. When you love yourself, when you put yourself first, and you make sure you do the things that you normally would do for somebody else, for you, that's when you know. That's when you know you're gonna love yourself even more. You're gonna be, you're gonna be where you don't mind your own company. When you can't even be in the same room with yourself, you don't love yourself. I see a lot of people like, oh, I don't like being, by myself. Baby, I would rather be by myself than to deal with anything that is not worth my time, my energy, or anything like that. So, so how do you guys establish goals, during and after healing? And what kind of goals have you set? You know, what is something that you feel like, while you're being hit, while you're healing, and after you're healing, um, what is it that you have accomplished through that? And you know what? You gotta push yourself. Even when you don't feel like it, you gotta push yourself. You know, push yourself to love yourself. You know, like plan things that will make you happy. So like if you're a person who loves painting, loves writing, loves music, do those things if it helps healing you. I feel when I started writing books, I wrote books because it was an scapegoat. It was like a way of feeling like, this is something I love doing. And once I started writing, I started making more stories and things like that. And like I said, now that I didn't accomplish my writing and things like that, I became an author. I'm an author right now, and I have books out that I'm really proud of. And I wouldn't have done that if I did not leave my situation. I would have not done that if I didn't, like I said, if I didn't leave that situation, I probably still would have been not where I am today. And I feel like I did a wonderful thing. So, thank you. So let's start, setting some ground rules about how we take care of ourselves, setting boundaries and making sure you're not just taking any and everything from anybody, you know? Sit yourself on a pedestal. Make sure you conceited about yourself. People be like, oh, I don't want to be conceited. Baby, I'm going to be conceited for me. Be conceited for yourself. Hold on to yourself. Because let me tell you, I love me some me. You know what? I've seen a lot of growth in me from the last time I was, when I was with somebody. I see that I'm happier. I see that I'm a lot more energetic. I see that I'm a lot more, I see that I'm a lot more established, and I see that I am, I'm showing up for myself that I wasn't doing in the beginning. I saw that I was losing weight. I saw that my hair was growing back. I saw that my color was coming back. I I sat when I was with these people. I sat so miserably because I did not choose myself. That I held on a lot of weight. I held on a lot of stress. I held on a lot of pain. I lost a lot of hair, because I'm stressing out because I'm trying to take care of somebody else and I can't even take care of myself. I'm sending out money and I'm trying to take care of them because I want to make sure my person that I thought was my person was okay. And sometimes it's not good. But we live and we learn. So, like I said, it's time to take our lives back, y'all. No more just taking anything from anybody. Hello, praise the Lord. How you doing? But yeah, it's let me tell you, these relationships can make you go through some things. I sent it to you. Did you get it? That's good. But yeah, put yourself first. Make sure God is number one. I'm gonna stress that a lot because God has always been really great to me. Even when I didn't feel like, even when I didn't feel like He was there, He was there. Hey girl, hey Lady Chi.
Um,
So, how are you?
I'm good. Hi, everyone.
Lady Chi is here. So, we are talking about establishing goals during and after healing and, setting goals for ourselves.
hmm
Have you
Yeah.
seen a difference in yourself since, you started healing or anything like that? Because I know I've seen a difference.
Hi, guys. You guys get to see me today. Um, I first want to. I first want to start by saying I hope everyone is doing well. I mean, you woke up, you're breathing. Hey, that's a plus. Um, I heard somebody ask a question, what would you have done if things were worse? And to answer your question, I have. I've seen growth in myself. Um, I feel like many times, we get so um comfortable with trying to please people,
Hmm.
with doing for people to the point where we lose ourselves. And to me, that's something that, I battle with. I'm just gonna put it out there. I mean, if you're in my village, if you're someone that I hold dear to my heart, I feel like I would fail you if I don't make sure you're at your utmost self. Like if I cannot make sure you're okay, if I cannot uphold you, if I can't make you happy, if I can't bring you peace, if I can't, you know, why am I around you?
Exactly.
Why am I associating myself with you?
Hmm.
And I let people abuse that. Like you have to realize everybody that comes in your life is not going to be a positive person or a good
Hmm.
person.
Hmm.
And if you are, you know, a person that's big-hearted and that's your love language, I mean, that's your
Hmm.
love language,
Hmm.
and that's who you are. So, it can get a little complicated with, you know, trying to learn what to do or not to do, especially if that's your love language.
Hmm.
But for me, I kept going through the same thing. I
Yeah.
kept everybody, and you would think like after gotten your heart broke,
Hmm.
you
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 would
just
think
stop.
so.
You just
Yeah.
stop.
Mm-mm.
No. And that created a war within myself
Hmm.
because I was then fighting with I want to do it, but I shouldn't be doing it. I want to give all of me, but I shouldn't be doing it.
Hmm.
I want to hate, but I can't.
Right.
Because God says not to hate. And it's like so. Each relationship, whether intimate or platonic, I
Hmm.
give all of me.
Hmm.
Not even looking back at the past hurt. I will never hold another person accountable for
Another.
what someone else did.
Hmm.
But at the same time, without understanding, you're going into something new and you possibly could have not healed
Exactly.
fully,
Mm-hmm.
but you're still trying to give yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I stopped and I evaluated and I saw like, gee, you do a lot. You do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized I was hurting myself because it wasn't so much as a person can only do what you allow them to do.
Mm-hmm.
And here I am giving all of me to somebody that I know was not compatible or knew how to handle me.
Mm-hmm.
Looking back to young Chi and looking at this Chi now, I have grown a lot. And some of my self goals, were love on you. That was the ultimate goal. It's okay to love. It's okay to love on you.
Mm-hmm. It is.
It's okay to be by yourself. There's nothing wrong with being by yourself.
Right.
And we don't like that
Mm-hmm.
because who want to be alone? When you leave here, you're gonna be alone. You ain't
Yeah.
taking nobody with you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you have to everybody learns different. That's like being in a classroom and a teacher's teaching. You're gonna have students that catch it, and then you're gonna have students that be like, hold up, wait, pump your slow down. Can you stop? Can you
Mm-hmm.
slow down? I need to take notes. And I feel like basically doing your younger days, you just out there doing stuff. You just doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get to a mature point in your life, that stuff that you did or you entertain or those type of people, I asked people that I used to hang with. When I started seeing myself mature, I asked them, if you have not matured, what's the point? What? Because I'm all about growth.
Mm-hmm.
I love knowledge. That's my love language. I love it. So if we are all together, we close, we tight, we ace boom cool. That's my A1 J1. Nobody's maturing, but we crying over the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he don't love me. She don't love baby. Do you love yourself? Because at some point the song gonna get old.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be that friend to let you know, baby, listen to me, sweetie. I've heard you
Mm-hmm.
more times than one cry
Right.
over the same thing with different people.
Yeah.
And that in our previous um podcast session, we talked about cycles.
Mm-hmm.
People don't understand you will keep going through the same cycle until you get the lesson. If you don't get the lesson, you're gonna keep going through it.
Right.
And I learned that. And the difference between me and some of those people were I learned it and I applied it.
Mm-hmm.
See, some people learning it and it's it's and they like, well, why can't baby? You understand it, but you're not applying nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Love starts with God and then self. We a lot of us are forgetting God
Mm-hmm.
and we forgetting self. And we jumping straight into baby. Come on, let me
Right.
love you.
Mm-hmm.
You can. You're not going to get the results that you are hoping for if you cannot love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because baby, they call me bougie all the time. They call me stuck up all the time. Yes, I will be that. I
Mm-hmm.
will do that because when you have allowed people to come into your space and you have showed your raw potential self and
Mm-hmm.
you've gotten hurt time after time after time, something in you should click and say, baby, this ain't it. And I'm gonna let y'all in on something. I'm okay with being by myself. I'm good.
Right.
I promise you. Like that's not being, that's not being one of her because I would never be her. I
Right.
am a very big hearted individual, but I understand my heart is not something to play with.
Mhm.
And then I actually honestly feel like when we let people hurt us, we're hurting God. That's his that's his heart. You every time I let you come in, little Ray Ray,
Mhm.
hi, sweetie. Every time I let you come in, I'm hurting God. And that's something that I'm gonna have to give encounter to that.
Mhm.
So another thing that I started doing when I started walking in healing was I released it. I let it go. It hurt. Let me tell you something.
Mhm.
Heartbreak hurts.
They really do.
Have you ever cried to the point where words won't come out? I'm talking about it's stuck right here. Have you ever paused cried? I'm talking about like your soul crying. In that moment, you're by yourself.
Mhm.
So you think. But my mom, that's not A1. My mom, I tell my mom everything. When I say everything, everything. And she she is one of the main reasons why I am the way I am. And I love that lady with everything in me because, you young, you don't take certain stuff in, but in certain situations, things that she would say will come back. And I remember I was experiencing DV, hmm thinking I could change this person.
Mhm.
I can make this person better if I just love on him. If I could just see me, I'm right here. But not seeing that's not love, baby girl.
Mhm.
To have somebody putting their hands on you. My parents didn't do that. But I'm allowing somebody else's narcissistic, manipulative, toxic child to come
Mhm.
and rip my world apart because they wasn't taught love or they wasn't raised with the same moral and values.
Mhm.
I replayed everything that my mom told me. She said, because after heartbreak we get depressed. We
Mhm.
just gonna keep it 100. We get depressed, baby. We don't want to eat. We don't want to bathe. Yes, I said bathe. Bathe. We don't want to bathe. And for the ones that don't know what bathe, we don't want to wash. You don't want to wash. Don't nobody want to smell you, okay? You don't want to eat. You don't want to wash. You don't want to wash up yourself. You don't want to let it go. You want to bask in your hurt.
Mhm.
You want to stay right there, and you want everybody around you to pet you up.
Right.
Now, a real friend gonna pet you up, but at the same time, a real friend's gonna keep it 100 with you.
Right.
Now, I gave you your little grace period. I don't let you cry,
Mhm.
but baby, I'm gonna go get this mirror and I'm gonna hold it up to you. You're the
Mhm.
king. You're a king. What are you? What? Why are you still here? And sometimes I feel like my mom was being hard on me because she would say, Shakita. Now, the same thing, the same type of person in different form, but they coming with the same games. And you still
Mhm.
crying over this? You still you. So now I'm feeling like it's a you problem.
Mhm.
And when I say that they hurt me, cause wait, what? No, it's not me. It's not me. But she said because I was so depressed, y'all. I wasn't eating. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I
Mhm.
closed everybody out. When I say everybody, everybody. I even got mad at God.
Mm-hmm.
because, and I started questioning him. Why did you make my heart like this? Why did you make my heart so big? Girl, I'm about to cry because it's just to see the growth in me is like, oh my God, because I was so low, like lost after loss, hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And I stayed the same humble, sweet, big hearted person. The same chi that you get right here on this podcast is the same chi that you're gonna get if we out together, hanging out, chilling. That I will never change. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like, I know I'm not changing, but I want you to change so you can see me.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom told me, she said, you have to be careful because you would take somebody that God is telling you is not for you, and you would try to make it fit in your plan, in your purpose, in your future. And God be knocking us upside the head, saying that's not it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was depressed, and I was crying, and I didn't want to talk, and I wanted everybody to feel sorry for me. My mom said, I watched you sleep, and I said, my baby girl is so beautiful. How do she not see it? When I when I said that thing hit me, like I know I'm beautiful. I know you don't, because you're still allowing this to happen to you. And
Mm-hmm.
then she said, if you're gonna cry, cry in God. And I was like, what? What that mean? What that mean? And I
Mm-hmm.
did something different. I remember I got my heart broke by someone who I thought was gonna be like, I was dreaming about this person, you know. So I felt like that's my sign. But when the heartbreak happened, I heard my mom in my ear and she said, if you're gonna cry, cry in God.
Mm-hmm.
And that whole night, I can remember it had just turned midnight. And I was sitting here at my computer and it just started falling out of me. I started writing a letter to God.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of laying around crying, pulling on all that depressive energy,
Mm-hmm.
I released it in God. And it was at that moment I understood what she meant. Because at the same time my heart was bleeding, it was crying out to God for help.
Mm-hmm.
When I say I wrote a 3-page letter to God, and some people might say, that's weird. I don't care what you think. It helped
Mm-hmm.
me. And when I say I put everything in that letter, everything, baby, everything, e- everything. The sadness,
Mm-hmm.
the brokenness, anger, like we're gonna just be real. Cause you go through all of these emotions. And I put all of that in that letter. And then I realized the next day I wasn't depressed. After them tears dried up, baby, I was good. I was like, usually, I was like, wait a minute, because usually when I get, my little heart broke or think my heart broke,
Mm-hmm.
I mope around. Girl, I was lit, laughing, smiling, and I realized I'm deprived. I didn't lose anything. They did. I didn't mess up, and no, I'm not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But that's when I realized I'm going to love on me. I'm a just a little bit harder because I love me. I'm gonna pick me over anybody any day. But I realize we say that, but then we go and do it again.
Mm-hmm.
We break up with somebody today, and then we back with somebody in 15 days. Baby, you ain't here. You're not here. And I'm not talking about everybody because
Mm-hmm.
you might find a person that's real genuine
Mm,
in 15 days
that's true.
that will listen to your story, that may want to date you. You know,
Mm,
they may have sat and talked to God and said, "I ain't gonna let my hurt hold me," and then come
mhm.
across you.
Exactly.
You and you know what? I found out like you cannot have an attitude for no reason just because somebody has hurt you.
Mm,
Because that was me. I was walking around bitter. I was mad. Like, don't talk to me, and pushed good people away because of the fear of getting hurt again.
yeah.
But now I'm in my me era. I love I love me some Chi. You hear me? Fine is beautiful is queen. I don't. When you learn who you are, what you are, and the power that you hold, you won't need another person. You won't have to sit and waste your life away waiting on another person to tell you
Mm-hmm.
because you already know. I can sit in a room by myself and be good because I understand I don't need a man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need females in my face all day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like, oh, I miss my friends. I miss the group. I miss the little crew, you know. No, the more friends, the more problem, the more drama.
Yeah.
And Chi not. I don't do drama. I don't like drama. I'm too beautiful for drama. Do this face look like it belongs in drama? No, I don't. I don't keep that far away from me.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is, when you love on you,
Mm-hmm.
you you don't need another person's validation. You don't need another person's praise.
Mm-hmm.
When your time comes,
Mm-hmm.
your person gonna come.
Right.
We can sit here and talk self worth all day,
All day.
every day. But if you are not applying it, what you listening for?
Exactly.
Because I heard the elders say you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know for some it might be easier said than done because heartbreak is a process. Finding yourself
Mm-hmm.
is a process. But baby, it ain't gonna take no 4 years to find yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you got the right people in your circle, when you got the right people that sees you,
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
see you,
Good evening.
to uphold you. Like
Mm-hmm.
what? I want a friend that knows how to pray. I want a
Mm-hmm.
friend that knows how to get God on the main line. Because
Right.
if you cannot pray, we cannot we can't. What you in my circle for what?
Right.
And you can't pray for me, and you can't let everybody pray for you because
Mm-hmm.
they love say, "Oh, baby, I'll pray for you," and be wanting your life,
Right.
be wanting everything that you got. Now you wondering why? Hold up, wait a minute. Where the struggle came from? Because I was doing good.
Right.
And then you see them 2 weeks later and they driving the same car you got.
Mm-hmm.
You ever saw those type of people? You bust out with a new hairdo, here they go. Oh baby, you go get your nails this color, they pop out with their nails that color. Them the people that'll be like, sis, I got you. No, you don't. I'm talking about a real friend that can come and see you.
Mm-hmm.
Say that.
That is
I
true.
like that. They praying, not pray.
Yeah.
Listen. You better come on in here.
Yes.
I need a friend that don't care how I look during my hurt. Cause baby, listen, snot, tears, hair not done. I'm a mess.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, they still say, "You're beautiful. You ain't need them."
Mm-mm.
Girl, I see you. I've been there. I can say it. I can. I used to when I say I used to question God on why I am the way that I am because people just attract themselves to me, and it's like, everybody get in that little face. I don't want you around me. I don't feel like being bothered today. But
Mm-hmm.
I literally had people coming up to me and start telling me like deep stuff
Mm-hmm.
about their lives. And it's like, especially when I was on college campus, it was like, hello, wait, girl, I don't even know your name. And you tell, and it's like, I couldn't help it, but life would start falling out of my mouth, and I would start letting them know, like, you matter, because you cannot believe the number of people that are walking around and they just want to stop. They don't want to be here.
Mm-hmm.
You would not believe the number of people that are walking around on other people's prayers that have been stored up. You would not believe the number of people that are walking around and they already gone,
Mm-hmm.
waiting on that feather to come break the camel's back. And
Mm-hmm.
they was like, why do I attract all these broken people? Because you know how to help heal them.
Mm-hmm.
And I recall, I was in 12th grade, and I had this teacher named Miss Cobb. When I say Miss Cobb was like my second mom, like she was just the bomb.com, like, and sitting in the class with the highest average in there. And she was like, I'm gonna get you to start tutoring people. Who? Me? What? I can't do that. Okay. I got stuff to do after school.
That's true.
I got But she said something that has stuck with me all these years. Why sit and hold the gift instead of using it to help other people?
Mm.
And I said this on my live. You never know who just needs a hey, how you doing? Or can I give you a hug?
Mm-hmm.
And this is falling right in with self-worth. Because if you don't understand your self-worth and somebody else needs you, that's two people gone already.
Mm-hmm.
So if I know I can help you, I need to get myself together.
Right.
But first I gotta work on me. I gotta come, and that's how I was. Like, come on, Chi. Come on now.
Exactly.
Come on. You keep
Mm-hmm.
it you keep allowing no good people in. And that was friends,
Mm-hmm.
boyfriends, so called.
Mm-hmm.
That was like, and if you know me, if you really, really know me, sometimes what come out, and it be like, oh, but I say it. Like I said, if you're in a group of people
Mm-hmm.
and you're the only one that you see in maturing, run, run,
Mm-hmm.
baby, and
Mm-hmm.
run fast.
Back.
Don't drag your feet. Run fast, because if I'm maturing and you've seen me hurt, I've seen you hurt, and I've applied the lesson to me. You know the lesson, but you ain't applied it. I'ma still be there with you. I'ma still be patting you up. If one plus one is two, no. And when I feel like when people say or hear self worth, they immediately think of females. Oh, it got real quiet there. It got so quiet. It shocked me to know that there are men that feel the same way. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good enough. So that's why I do all this for her. That's
That's
why
true.
that's why, she got the Prada bag. She got the real Gucci.
Mm-hmm.
She got the 45-inch bust down Brazilian Humi Remy. She get whatever she wants.
Mm-hmm.
And we be thinking, oh, my baby spoiling me. No, baby. That's a red flag right there. Did you sit down and talk to him? Like really, really, really talk to him?
Mm-hmm.
See, with me, baby, I want to talk to you. Like, can we talk? Can we talk? Can we? If you don't talk, how you gonna learn things?
Mm-hmm.
And my first question would be, do you know how to pray? Do you have a relationship with God? Do you believe in Jesus Christ? These are questions you have to ask people. While y'all just be running and jumping in people's bed. You entangle yourselves with people that don't believe how you believe.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta, they ain't even on the same page. Huh? But I love him so much.
Mm-hmm.
He don't know how to pray for you. He don't know how to pray for himself. You praying for both of y'all. Baby girl, I know you tired.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm gonna be before long be like, nah, hold up, wait a minute. Help me, please.
Right.
Cause that's weight. When you're praying for another person, that's weight.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know how to release it, you're gonna be walking around heavy. What? Self-worth. Do you know what you worth? I had to learn that, girl. I had to learn that. And it was like, remember when I said that older lady was like, don't give away your jewels for dreads and gold teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, lady, you don't know me. You don't know me.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always been a humble, kept type of person. I've always been to myself. But then I was like, I'm always attracted to the bad one. It's just something bad. It's just something bad. It was just something about it. I just wanted it. I ain't want no good boy. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. I didn't want Urkel. I wanted Stefan. Surely did. That was me. But at the same time, it was like, I'm genuine with my heart. And I was attaching myself to people that were not genuine.
Mm-hmm.
I was attaching myself to people that did not deserve to be attached to me. I was loving on people that was stuck in a lust phase. Because people confuse the two. Lust and love is not the same thing. So then I started asking. And I know they kind of thought, like, what is going on with this girl? Is she crazy? Like, I start getting real with it. Because this is my heart that you keep playing with. Do you love me? And are you in love with me? Huh? But that's the same thing. No, it's not. We love it. You can love everybody. But you in love with everybody? Oh, well. Or do you just want something? Because if that's the case, that's lust. You don't love me. You love people. People will tell you what you want to hear to get whatever they need. So if they know you're wanting a husband, they know you wanting a wife, if they know you like going to church, if they know you want, they gonna tell you and do things
The trap.
to keep that right up out of you.
It's a trap.
And I call those spiritual leeches, or some may say vampires. Energy vampires. Have you ever been around a person and your whole energy just shifts, or you get tired?
Mm-hmm.
hmm But people just see pretty face. She's baby. Ain't nothing to play with. I know. I've been. Listen, and I just hate that people go through, heartbreaks. I mean, it's part of life. You cannot make somebody love you. You cannot make somebody want you. But then I think about it like this: how do we want a real relationship with somebody else when we are continually breaking the heart of God every day by doing simple stuff or not doing simple stuff? People want a man but don't know the man. You want a relationship, 2 kids, a Bentley and a Rolls Royce, and a 3-story house with a big front yard and a big backyard, with a pool and a jacuzzi, a 850 credit score, but you ain't tell him thank you for waking you up this morning. And he the one that's breathing life in your body. He's the one that's wiping tears that other people cause. But we want a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
We want a baby without the husband. We want a baby mama. We don't want no wife. We want a baby mama. I'm gonna just put a baby in her so I can come back later.
Mm-hmm.
People are thinking like this, y'all. Like, this is how people are thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And when you are big hearted and don't know how to operate it, and you ain't aligned with who you are, and your self esteem is to the floor, they're gonna eat you alive.
Sure is.
They're gonna tear you apart. And in your head, oh, he loves me. Yeah, bro, she loved me, bro. I'm gonna marry her, bro. You don't know. Secrets being kept.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gonna have her. And you think you got a jewel.
Mm-hmm.
Or you thinking you got a king. And that's not saying that everybody don't got a past. Maturity should be something that we're walking in.
Right.
Self-esteem should be at an all-time high. I don't care if you big, small, short, tall, purple, orange, blue, polka dot. Baby, it's only one you.
Yeah.
And if you are on God's green earth, He made you for a reason. If you are still alive and breathing, you still have a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wish people would shift their focus from a relationship. Okay, so my question for the people that's stuck on having a relationship, what if it don't happen?
Mm-hmm.
What if you don't get that relationship? What if God say, "Nah, I'm just gonna keep you by yourself"?
Mm-hmm.
Then what? You gonna be mad at God? What's gonna happen? People are waking up every day, getting out of their bed, grabbing their phone. Let me see what my little shotty doing. Let me see what's up. It don't work out. Your heart broke again. You come
Mm-hmm.
across somebody else and you doing it again.
Right.
But then you get mad and say, "I just be by myself."
Mm.
Okay, well maybe that's the lesson you needed to learn the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to understand when you believe in God your life is not gonna be like everybody else's.
Mm-mm.
It may look like they got it good over there. It may look smooth and easy,
Mm-hmm.
baby, but on the inside, they not happy. They not happy. They're not happy.
Mm-mm.
And we sit up there and say, oh, I wanna be, like Sister Popcorn over there. Cause
Mm-hmm.
Sister Popcorn, she pregnant and she's so pretty. And it looked like he loved her. You don't know what's going on behind the doors.
Mm-mm.
You don't see Sister Popcorn crying herself to sleep every night. You
Mm-hmm.
don't see that he dogging her out. You don't know Sister Peanut Butter down the road, pregnant by Sister Popcorn baby daddy too. And the
Mm-hmm.
babies do at the same time. But oh, because we said, oh, that's so cute.
Mm-mm.
Wait. And I'm telling myself that, baby, wait. You can wait. It's okay to wait. And while
Mm-hmm.
you're waiting, keep praying. Cause I came across this guy's TikTok live, and he was handsome. Like, so the stuff that was coming out of his mouth, it was like I was like, oh wow. But he was basically crashing out. Like, why this happened to me? Why this? And then he said, because they was telling him, just keep praying, keep your faith. And he was like, I'm tired of praying.
Mm.
I'm like, wait, wait a minute. Hold up, wait. It's certain stuff that I say, but I would dare never say that.
Mm-mm.
I'ma say that. And he just woke me up this morning. I'ma say that.
You know.
I don't care what it looks like. I don't care how it feels. You never stop praying.
Mm.
Because what the enemy does, what the devil does, is he will have you thinking it ain't something and you crash out and then he'll dangle it back in your face like, see girl, he almost gave it to you. Oh
Mm.
bro, you was 2.5 centimeters away from walking into what you needed. But you just crashed out.
Mm.
You went
Yeah.
to work and cussed everybody out. You just you just gave up. And in that little bit of time,
Mm-hmm.
you did all that. That's like Moses. Y'all know who Moses is in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
He did all that work for God. He led God's people. Everybody, a few people got in, but God said, you messed up. You can go get in, but I'm gonna show you what you could have been walking into. And that's
Mm-hmm.
exactly how life is. That's exactly how life is.
Mm-hmm.
So you could have been praying consistently for a husband.
Right.
You slip up and let one of them old flings come through, and you open your leg
Mm-hmm.
or you drop your boxes, and boom, you don't slip because you got weak somewhere. And not even you got weak, you got tired of praying. You got tired of waiting. So you went and did something that you thought was gonna work. And then you come across the person that God really had for you.
Right.
And you can't get them.
Mm-hmm.
Because he done dropped them in somebody else's lap.
Mm-hmm.
And that's nobody's fault but yours. That's your fault. It's okay to wait. It's okay. And if you're a person that feels like you have to open your legs or you have to give yourself away, you need to pray and ask for help with lust because that is what that is. That's what happened to old school. I'm about the old school. I'm court me.
Yeah.
Ask my mom and daddy, can you date me? Okay? Have me back at a certain time. And I'm 30. I don't care. Principle, moral, and value. What happened to God first, man, woman? What happened to that? What happened to we went to marriage? And I know stuff happens. Even if you already done, cash the card in. You keep me until the right person comes. Help me to stay kept. Help me, to hold it. And I can say this because I've been there. I learned that this is just from my personal view. When a relationship has moved from verbal communication to sexual communication, and you have not set boundaries, and you're wanting to do it right, once that relationship is tainted, it's tainted. Some people move forward with it. Some relationships work. I want to be in a okay place with God Himself, because it's no longer about relationship. Baby, listen, and this is for the people that's stuck on a relationship, because there's a lot of people that just stuck on a relationship. Like you feel like you just gotta have somebody in your face.
Yeah.
You got this person in your bed snoring with their hot breath in your face, but ain't paying not one bill. Eating up all your children gummy stacks and drinking all their Capri Sun. She driving your car. She got your black platinum in her purse. Huh? You done put her on your bank account. And y'all ain't married.
Yeah.
For real? And I feel like the big part that's missing is God. People scared to pray. Not me. God help me. I need help.
Exactly.
Help me. Help my heart. Help my mind. Be good to my mind. Help. Y'all ashamed to say help me, Jesus. Cause come on in here. I want a husband. I want a wife. Help me, Jesus. And cause I was there, like you come across that person that you like, ooh, that's my love. That's Bay right there. That's Bay right there. God sent him to me. I'm so happy. That was me. That's you when everything is good. Oh, but when stuff go left, no, I had to apologize to God and say, God, I know you ain't seeing him. I just want him to fit in the puzzle. Lying on the Lord. He ain't saying him. What? He's not the author of confusion. But you sitting out here with little Ray Ray. Or Big Booty Tinkerbell. Oh, she got a big booty. That's all she got? She don't know how to boil water, but you want her. She don't know how to cook and clean, but you want her. He ain't got a job. He ain't got a job, a hustle, but you want it. Compare compared to a life where you say, God, I'm gonna let you lead because I know the people that I had in the past, the type of people that were attracted to me in the past. I know you will not let that type of person pursue me in the future. I
Mm-hmm.
know you're not gonna give me just anything. I know you're not gonna give me somebody weak. I know you're gonna give me the exact person that I need. That's gonna pour into me. That's gonna lift me up. That's gonna keep me encouraged.
Mm-hmm.
And that prayer can apply to friends. Cause some of us got friends that ain't friends. How does your homegirl but you sitting back and you fantasizing about her husband? How does your bro but you sitting back watching his wife walk past you?
Mm-hmm.
But hey, they call them friends.
Yeah.
Everybody was on Kiara Shear when she said she rather her friends stay in a hotel than stay in her house. That's common sense. Cause yeah, we was all single, but baby, now I'm married. You have no business around my husband,
Mm-hmm.
and vice versa. But people are so caught up in now. People are so caught up in, oh, the Jones is doing it like this, so we gonna do it like this. No,
Mm-hmm.
where's the old school teaching?
Right.
Baby, I was raised old school. I'm a country girl, born happy. I'm a Southern belle, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the principles that we were taught growing up, you don't hear that no more. Cause Gigi in the club too, she's shaking that thing. She's shaking that thing down there, the hole in the wall. She ain't trying to help nobody learn how to cook no grill.
Mm-mm.
Grandpa got a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-month old. I'm just being, I'm just being real. Like nobody is, nobody is keeping it real and raw. No, nobody is doing that.
No.
So I feel like that plays a part in the number of depressed people.
Right.
Self esteem is at an all time high because they didn't get this at home.
Mm-hmm.
My mama told me I was beautiful every day. Every day. So then I start paying attention to my little friends. Like, you thought it was cute because they told you you was pretty? Girl, you supposed to already know you pretty. That's something you supposed to know.
Mm-hmm.
Self worth goes to have while healing, I would say, become selfish in your prayers. Only for a moment. And what I mean by that is we pray for Lil Ray Ray, Lil John John, we pray for Kiki them, we pray for everybody and we still go lacking. We still don't have what we need because we done gave all the energy into praying for everybody else.
Exactly.
Start with you first and then move on. If you know you're lacking something, pray for you. It's okay to pray for you. Cause I'm
Yeah.
always pray for me, baby. Cause I realize I pray for people. Like if you are my person and you know you come to me, you in my little immediate circle,
Mm-hmm.
and I pray for you. I realized in the past if they came to me and they be like, "Chi, I need this," or "I just don't know."
Mm.
One thing I'm gonna say about having Chi a part of your life, I'm gonna get a prayer through. Oh, baby, she, if your friend cannot pray you through nothing, if your friend cannot get you through with a prayer, no. I used to pray so hard for my friends, and I used to see it happen 2 days later, 3 days later, and I used to be like, wait a minute, because It's happening for them, Lord. So I must be the one that gotta. I wasn't
Mm-hmm.
praying for me.
Mm.
I was so concerned for everybody else. I was so caught up in pouring myself out to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Chiquita was going like I was drowning. I was screaming.
Mm.
And because I didn't have those same people in my life, it was hard on me. Praying grandmother. I had a praying mother that taught me how to pray. And when common sense clicked in, I gotta get me through first. I had friends at times that did not see that I was bleeding out.
Mm.
Literally. I had my ace boom coons, my hitters, people I felt like would go to war for me, just up and leave me. At a point in my life where I thought I was gonna die.
Mm.
You telling me you leaving me when I need you the most?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in and out of the hospital and you not here. How can you? And this was friends and an intimate relationship. How do you love me if you can't be here for me? You don't know if I'm gonna live or leave here, and you walking away. But I did. Even in that moment, I was still carrying people.
Mm.
I was still praying through stuff, and I was in the hospital 3 blood transfusions in 1 month. Like what? That's serious. Those people told me, like, y'all see how dolled up Chi Chi is? When they rolled me up in that hospital, do y'all know what them people told me? I ain't nothing wrong with her. She too pretty. What? Ask me how many times my friends came to see me in the hospital. Ask me how many times said boyfriend came to see me in the hospital.
Mm.
Ask me how many phone calls I got. How many text messages I got. How many standby messages I got. None.
Mm.
But I got heartbroken because he couldn't be fulfilled in that way. So that was more important than my life. That's why it's important to know your worth because you will avoid tying yourself to people that are vicious.
Yeah,
You will avoid breaking your own heart.
that's true.
It's okay. I'm saying this, and this gonna hurt me because I know I'm talking to myself. It's okay to take the cape off, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm currently fighting with that now because I feel like I gotta be everybody's Wonder Woman. I gotta be a
Mm-mm.
superhero for everybody.
Mm-mm.
And my niece is 4 years old, and she said, "TT, you're a super TT," and it was cute, and I smiled, but it kind of hurt me because like Chi Chi get tired too.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that energy for me? Like the type of person I am in a relationship is the type of is gonna be the same type of person that I am with a friend. Real raw, 100% me, big hearted. I'm gonna go hard for the same people that go hard for me. The only difference is I will be in love with my person. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to have your moment. It's okay. It's good. It's okay. But don't stay there. Don't stay in it.
Mm-hmm.
Learn how to be your own cheerleader.
Yeah.
Learn how to clap for yourself. Because
Please.
not everybody gonna clap for you.
Mm-mm.
Not everybody gonna cheer you on. you're not gonna get everybody's praises. You're not gonna get everybody's approval. So what then? What then?
Right.
I was at a point where I used to want attention from a specific person. So I dumbed me down to make them seem smart. That was so tiring. that was that was so tiring. Cause you really think I'm like the rest of them out here.
Mm-hmm.
You really think it's that easy with me. You really think. But this is just me giving you a benefit of a doubt. This is me trying to give you a chance. Cause you think, oh, she just always bubbly. She just always big heart. Let me tell you something. I feel like all big hearted people gonna show they love any way possible. But when you cross them for real, when you see lethal. So the best thing I can tell people is to pray with me and don't play with me. Cause it can be sweet. It can be you can get the sweet cheek, but you also can get, that you have to be like that with you. When it comes to you, that's the type of attitude you gotta have.
Mm-hmm.
Either you gonna pray with me, cause you ain't gonna play with me. You not. So what it is. And I used to like listen, I'm a Taurus. A May Taurus at that. So my mouth can be kind of. But if you don't know and you don't catch it, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. But that's gonna be on you. Cause you should be listening to what I'm saying. But I used to like when people used to say, "How you doing today?" My response used to be, "I don't. You tell me, cause I'm gonna match whatever you throw. If we moving funny today, I'm gonna be JoJo the clown. Cause okay, I thought we was playing. You go T, I'm gonna go tag. Cause you not finna play on me like that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you showing love today, for real, you gonna get a lovely cheek. You wanna be funny? Ha ha, jokes on you. You determine how we gonna move.
Exactly.
Love yourself. It's okay to love you. It's okay to love you.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. Cause if you find a person that you really into, how can you love them if you don't know how to love yourself?
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't know how to love yourself, you don't know what love is. You just moving on feelings. Baby, it's more than just feelings.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than just, oh, they made me butterflies. No, baby. That's some red flags tingling. Okay?
That's them roaches.
Like, I've matured so much over my life.
Mm-hmm.
I somebody can be like, Chi, I got a crush on you. You know what I'll tell them? Oh, baby, it'll go away. It'll go away. Especially if I know you playing. No, it'll go away. It'll go away.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to tell people you don't like me. Nah, you don't like me, especially when you're mature and you see that they playing. You don't like me. You don't like me. You don't want me. You can't want me, baby. You playing.
Mm-hmm.
Cause what she let you do over there, you ain't finna do it over here. Or what he let you do over there, you ain't finna do. Real people gonna stand up for themselves. And they always gonna pick them. You put me in a room and ask me who I love out of all my family members. You know who I'm gonna say I love the most? Me. And that ain't taking no love from them. But baby, I gotta love me first. I gotta love me. I gotta work on me. Cause they might have it together. They might be good. I love me, me, me. Cause let's keep it 100. People be wishy washy, and 95% of those people be family members.
Right.
Hello, but when you're in tune with yourself, stuff like that don't bother you. You can still love those people and keep pushing. And that's
Yep.
me. I don't gotta know you to show you love. I don't
Yep.
got I don't gotta know you to be like, can I give you a hug? That's me. That's me. Like people come my mama friends used to be like, she's just so sweet. She's just I know, right? I'm just lovable. I'm just her. Like I'ma always be cocky about me, baby.
Mhm.
I had somebody tell me, somebody from my past that was no good, that didn't want to mature, that did not want to grow. This person told me recently, I want you. I want you. I need you, but I ain't ready. So you don't want me, sugar. You you can't want me. Then this person's response was, I want you because of how you made me feel. I said, well, you can find another good girl. Their response was, yeah, I can, but I can't find another you. Oh, so you know. Oh, also, it done clicked in your head. 3 years later, and it's clicking, but it ain't clicking all the way because you still talking that foolery. So you see
Mhm.
what happens when you mature. You see what happens when you just start dropping people. You see what happens when you pick you. You good. You happy. You're thriving. You're maturing. You're growing. They still stuck in the same mindset and the same mentality of I'm just out here.
Mhm.
You out here with 15 baby mamas and you ain't happy.
Right.
But you telling me because you thought it was gonna work. And then it was the fact that I could have retaliated how he wanted me to retaliate, but I kept it cute. Oh, that's cute. But I wish you the best. I would never talk low on nobody, but I wish you the best. But we're not compatible. It's not gonna work. It's never gonna work. That's never gonna work. You want sister wives on the whole block. I'm not gonna be one of those. Okay? But you keep doing you. You do what work for you. Cause I picked me. And it's the fact that this person said, what happened to you? You talking so different. You ain't the same. I'm not supposed to be the same. I was young, dumb, and naive back then. I matured.
Mhm.
I applied you, the lesson that I learned from you, the tears that I cried from you. I applied that to my life. And I've come to the conclusion you ain't it. You wasn't it then, you still ain't it. Not saying that you won't be nothing, because I hope you mature.
Mhm.
I hope you get it together. I hope you find you a good wife. I hope you find somebody that's gonna put up with all 15 of your baby mamas. I hope, and people not realizing they out here doing all of this with their lives. They do. Sister Cookie got 4 baby daddies, but she wanting a husband.
Mhm.
We just gonna be real. Some men ain't gonna look her way. You got 4 different four, uno, dos, tres, cuatro. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm being real. I'm just being real.
Yeah. It's true.
Or brother Teapot, he got 3 baby mamas. And then here you go, you don't got no kids, but you wanting kids. And he telling you he don't want no more kids. That ain't gonna work, sugar. He don't even want to be married.
Mm-mm.
But because your self esteem is to the floor, we can compromise.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, see, that's when you need me to bust up in there and go across your head. Cause what he said, what? No, mm, he had his fun 3 times. Okay, he no, that ain't it, still. That ain't. You need somebody that's on your caliber. Travel, live, learn each other, love on each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. But before you can do that, you gotta what? You gotta love on you.
Exactly.
Because when your person comes to you, I bet you gonna be ready. What they say, hot and ready like Little Caesar. You gonna be, you gonna be ready, and you never know. You might be ready, but that don't mean you stop doing what you need to do. That don't mean you stop applying life lessons to yourself just because you feel like you got it together. Because baby, you might not have it together somewhere. You might still have a little attitude problem.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. You might still got to get your tongue together because you be ready to, huh? And you might be in that place, but they probably still being worked on. But that does not mean go and grab anybody, because you can go and grab somebody and your whole purpose can be stripped from you. The passion that you have for certain things will be stripped from you.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, pray, smile. It's okay. Smile. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Laugh. Take yourself on a date. Go out by yourself. Go buy yourself an ice cream and sit at the park. Go to the library and find a new book that you like. Date yourself. Date God. That's what I'm doing, and I'm not ashamed to say it.
Mm-hmm.
In my letter to him, I said, "You teach me how to be a wife. You teach me, cause if we do it ourselves, we out here tearing stuff up, stuff getting tore up, people hearts getting played with. No, I never want to be a heartbreaker,
Mm-hmm.
and I know I will never come close to being a healer more gracious than God, but I will always be an advocate for peace."
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're my person or just my friend, I want you at your best self. So I'm gonna pray for you and I'm gonna love on you. And if you're my person, you just get it 10 times harder. Cause I'm gonna love the hell out you, literally. And that would have went over a whole lot of people's heads. But people fight with things.
Mm-hmm.
People battle things. So if I'm your person and I know that you're fighting with things, or I know that there's something that agitates you, I want to be in a spot to where I can just walk in the room and it makes you feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can have had a long day and you just think of Chi Chi, or you think of whoever your person is and it
Right.
melts away. Those type of people. Be one of those people. And I believe that people that are out here breaking hearts, I think they didn't wake up saying they wanted to do that. But we be so quick. He no good, she no good. Something happened to that person too. What's the saying? Hurt people.
Yeah.
That's why it's best that you learn how to guard yourself. Pray for yourself. Keep yourself lifted and encouraged. Self goals. What's something that you want to achieve? When I shift my focus from a relationship, I wrote a book. And even though it may not be America's top seller, it was something that I wanted to do. I prayed to be, if y'all don't know me, I am pursuing my bachelor's. It is not easy. The stress that I go through is with the burnout and then trying to show up for my people is very tiring. But I prayed that I stayed an honor student, and that has been happening. When you shift your focus and you set goals for yourself. And these are not just goals, to mask the hurt. No. These goals are going to set my children's future. This is a part of my legacy. This will be a part of my empire. This will be a result of my maturity and my faith.
Right.
So you have to step out of I want, it's not happening. Shift your mind. You crying for a relationship, but you ain't got your own place. You crying for a relationship, but what can you do? Besides make them feel good. What can you do? That's physically and spiritually. Because spiritually you might know how to pray the room down, but you don't know how to boil a pot of water. What that man gonna eat? You don't know how to do laundry. You don't know to separate the colors from the you don't know how to clean a house. You don't know how to manage bills. But you're wanting things. And the ultimate thing, you don't know or you don't talk to God about your life. You don't ask him for direction. You don't tell him thank you. Baby, I'm constantly doing that. You know how you wake up in the middle of the night, go to the bathroom, as soon as my feet float, thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Because he breathed on me, he didn't have to. But I'm going to wake up and a man going to be on my mind, a female going to be on my mind. What? No. First, hey, you ain't wake me up. You did nothing but cause stress. That's what you did. Made me cry. That's what you did. But shift your focus, people. It's okay. And solitude may not feel good. But it's going to be beneficial. It's going to pay off.
Yeah.
I want to be to the point where I learn. I love learning. I told y'all that. Learn something. Get a hobby. Learn how to paint. Go to a pottery class. Learn how to crochet. Do something. Because if you sit and you're wanting, It's gonna lead you to grabbing, and what you go grab might just end it all. You might go grab it, and because it's not your time to have it, you gonna miss what you've been praying for. You gonna miss what you've been waiting for
Yeah.
because you got tired and bored. Shift your focus and do something different. And know that we love you.
We do.
I love you. Yeah, I don't know you, but I love you. You need to talk? DM me. Don't bring me nothing, because you will be blocked. But reach out, talk.
Mm-hmm.
You need help? Talk. You got a question? Ask it. You need a listening ear? I will be your listening ear. I won't say not one word, but I'll listen to you. And if I feel that I need to say something, I'm gonna say it. Especially if I feel like, you in danger of somebody else, I'm gonna say something. Love yourself first. Put yourself first. That's it. That's all.
That's it.
One day at a time. 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 One. One foot in front of the other. And walk it out. We trying to run, we don't know how to walk. And wondering why we clumsy and tripping and falling. Walk. Day by day. Pray every day. Keep a song on your heart. Keep a scripture.
Mm-hmm.
It's not hard. It's not hard when you start doing it. It may feel weird because that's not your norm. You're used to being depressed. You're used to being sad. You're used to being bogged down with burdens. You used to that stuff. You used to having toxic people in your ear. So pick you and
Yeah.
do something new. What they say, confuse the enemy. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you not arguing today?
Mm-mm.
You not crying today? No, because I want something. I want something better. I want to grow. Get the urgency to want to grow, to want more in life. Want to want to mature in a way that you see, oh my God, I ain't ready to share myself with nobody yet. Cause this is immaculate over here. And I can say that's the place that I'm in now.
Mm-hmm.
I taste me. And baby, listen, hey, I'm the stuff. But I like it. I like it because I'm learning more about me day after day after day. I'm learning me.
Mm-hmm.
And I know when it's time for somebody else to learn me, they're gonna be in love. And it ain't gonna be lust. It's gonna be for real. Cause what they're gonna get is gonna be for real. Because I took time out to learn myself. I took time out to love on me. I took time out to heal. Because a lot of people out here trying to love on people and they not healed.
Mm-hmm.
Now this person got to deal with you and you ain't healed. And
Mm-hmm.
you wondering why you keep pushing them away unintentionally. You wondering why you're not flowing. You didn't heal yourself. I don't want nobody that's not healed. That's friends, acquaintances. If you're not healed, I want no parts. because it's selfish of me to have to come in and try to fix you when I just got done fixing me. I'm tired. I told somebody because they was like, "You just too pretty to be by yourself." My last relationship, I felt like it was going to be the one. We was compatible, we was flowing, but at the same time, it was like I was a threat to them almost. And it's like, huh? You don't what? Me? For real? I want you to overachieve. I could never be jealous of the next person because I don't know what the next person been through to get whatever it is that they got.
Mm-hmm.
They probably cried every night, every day, and I want that. You telling me I want that?
Right.
No. Your relationship should not be a tug of war.
Hey,
If
King
we
Sport.
fighting,
Mm-hmm.
if we if we fighting all the time, somebody somebody needs to evaluate that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I was being came at like, cause you got your 2 degrees and your this and your that, and it's like I never threw that up in your face, not once. But if that person was as real as they say they were,
Right.
that would have hit different. Oh baby, I'm proud of you. Oh, this is my girl. This is what she do. Like this, I support her 1,000%. But I didn't get that. But
Mm-hmm.
we take abuse and we say, oh, that's tough love. No, baby, you're being abused. That's not it.
Yeah.
So pick yourself, choose yourself, and all of that will be avoided. You can avoid all of that. Be selfish with yourself until it is time for you to pop out. Be selfish.
Yeah.
You looking to date? No. Sorry. Oh, she stuck up is. That's okay.
That's all right.
Cause I see how you approached me. You ain't about nothing anyway. Shoddy. Shoddy ain't on my birth certificate. Lil mama. That ain't on my birth certificate either. Work on yourself before you try to go and love on somebody's child
Mm-hmm.
and mess them up. Cause some people mess other people up. We're just gonna keep it 100. We're just gonna be real with it. Cause y'all out here trying to play Captain Saber. Yeah, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Be out
I
here
get
trying
what
to
you're saying.
no. Turn a
Mm-hmm.
hoe into a housewife. We not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
A house husband either. Cause I feel like once a pimp, always a pimp.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they really want to change. You cannot change a person if they don't want to change.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot make a person love you if they do not want to love you.
Nope.
But I will say, I do want my person infatuated with me. Huh? Be infatuated with me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I'm the prize. You're the prize. You should have that attitude about yourself. Be infatuated with me.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause it might be other people named Chi Chi, but it's only one me. It's only one version of this Chi. You hear me?
You better say
It's only
it.
one version of that boss lady. It's only one version. But
Yeah.
people out here like, I want you to love me how they love me. Who? See, now you already done messed up. You done moved into something new, wanting what you got from the old person.
Right.
You didn't mature. Cause I don't want no type of relationship I had in my past.
Mm-hmm.
And if I sense it or feel it, baby, you cut off. Cause best to believe, if I'm serious about you, I'm gonna be loud about you. People gonna know. Oh, she don't play. She don't. She be the loudest one. And do. I'm gonna I'm gonna celebrate my person, my friends. I don't care if you my person. You will always be celebrated. You will always be loved. Little simple stuff. Huh? Girl, I got a race. You did, girl. Let's celebrate. That's showing that person that you love them
Mhm.
and you're paying attention. You're listening. Cause if this one right here tell me she got a raise and I don't react until 3 days later, like, oh, okay, huh? What? No, I dare not. That's not what you're not listening, but you expect. I expect her to listen to me when I got a problem, but I couldn't celebrate her in her moment of promotion. Be selfish with yourself. I'm trying to paint pictures. I'm trying to, because people are like this. Am I talking right? Like people are really
Mhm.
like this for real. People will leech on you because they see something that they can grab easy. As long as it's easy, they want it.
Mhm.
But
They
if
don't
it's
want to work
something they
for it.
gotta work for, nah,
Mhm.
I'm good. I don't want it. Mm-mm.
They don't want to work for it.
I take a step back. I'd rather just settle with whatever than to fight for it.
Mhm.
But when you come, baby, listen. When you come across somebody that want to fight for it, oh, listen, oh, baby, you gonna show me? Oh,
Mhm.
baby, that's different, and that's not just with a intimate relationship. That's with a platonic relationship. When you got friends, cause I'm that type of friend. Don't start on me either. On that, on that type of friend, I would say she'll say what's wrong. I say nothing. She already know me because she listened and she paid attention. She paid attention to, like, when I get sleepy, I hum. She knows this because she's observate. She paid attention. She pays attention.
Mhm.
She knows when something is wrong with me, when I'm upset, when I'm aggravated or irritated, I'm quiet.
Mhm.
And not just quiet, all of me is quiet. She feels that. That's a real friend. Now, if she didn't pay attention, girl, you must be busy.
Mhm.
Why? Because I'm quiet.
Mhm.
And I'm that friend I would say, I'm okay. Or, I don't like to burden people. Or, I don't want y'all to worry about me. That's me. I do that. But that's not saying I feel any type about anybody, but that's just what I'm used to because I didn't have the type of people or friends to say, I don't care. I'm here anyway. Invading your quiet time. Invading your privacy. Because I feel something going on with you. I just don't know what it is. And to stay right there with me. Like, you ain't telling me what it is, but I'm right here. Not knowing that stuff that she be saying, it be helping me. Like sometimes I cry because I ain't even tell her what was wrong. And she already know, bro. Like she knows it. That's just like my twin. She knows when something wrong. Like she will pop up and I be trying to act like everything okay. And she'll pop up, hey sister. I be like, okay, reel it in, get it together, put the mask on, and we gonna just lights, camera, action. She would check me so fast. No man, what's wrong? I feel you. To have people in your life like that is beautiful.
Mhm.
If you do not have people like that, you need to check who you with. If they are not pushing you towards excelling in self first, no. If they always looking for something, no. No. I'm real as they come. I can say that and I mean it. People say that and don't mean it. But one thing about Chi, I say it and I show it. That's me. I'm always do that. The only difference is I learned who to show it to.
Mm.
That's just like telling a secret. You don't tell everybody your secret because everybody ain't gonna hold it.
Mm-mm.
Look at Victoria's Secrets. How's it a secret if everybody wearing it?
That's right.
Just saying. Somebody told it, ain't it? Somebody went and told it, right? Somebody told that secret, baby. That secret got out there.
Mm.
But when you evaluate yourself, you evaluate the people that you want around you.
Mm-hmm.
I can count on one hand how many people that are attached to me right now that make me feel some type in a good way. Like, I gotta hear from them. Or I want them in my space. Or I want them a part of me. On one hand. With the type of person I am, it should be more than that, right? But I'm okay. I'm okay with the little. I don't need 15 people around me.
They say a little goes a long way, so
Exactly. I don't need a lot of people. You don't need a lot of people. You just need a few. A
a lot of
few
people
good
cause
people.
chaos.
Right. And it's okay to be by yourself because you're never alone. Never. God always with you.
Always.
And it eats me up when they be like, man, bro, man, I'm praying, I don't see nothing. But you waking up every day. You don't see nothing? Because I see a lot.
I opened my eyes and I see really great. Yeah.
Because he's not giving you what you prayed for. Are you in a place to receive it?
Mm-mm.
Are you ready for what you're praying for? Do you need what you're praying for? Because some of us be praying for stuff we don't need.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You have to shift every part of you. Shift your gears to maturity and growth in you. Start here with you. How can you tell somebody else when you're not doing it? That's so hypocritical. How could I come tell y'all about self-worth and healing when I didn't do it? Baby, I'm good over here. You hear me? You know why? Because I gave everything to God. I released. Learn how to release. Because you say you good, but you still holding on to Lil Ray Ray hurt you 4 years ago.
Yeah.
You ain't let go of hurt, but you trying to. Let's keep it real. You ain't looking for love. You looking for a release. And you want to release by what? Dropping your drawers and opening your legs. And you think you're releasing. You might be, but you're really adding to your problem. Because now you're dealing with more spiritual weight. Now you're dealing with other stuff that you probably don't even got, a knowledge of.
Soul ties.
You don't want to create soul ties.
Mm-hmm.
And for some of us women, we get pregnant. Now you stuck to it. Huh? You you wasn't taking it serious. He wasn't taking it serious, but now y'all got a seed that y'all share.
Mm-hmm.
And that baby ain't asked to be here.
Nope.
Now that baby gotta grow up in the middle of a toxic tug of war game between the mama and the daddy because it wasn't really nothing like that.
Right.
But I'm a hush because y'all see, listen, because they think she just pretty. She is full of knowledge and wisdom. I just want, and I want to share that. But I can only say so much. You have to start applying it. You have to say, okay, I gotta mature. And if listen, it doesn't take long to see a change in you when you want to change.
Mm-hmm.
If you say right now tonight, it is 12:30, 12:29 in the morning here for me. I want to change. And you start applying it. By Monday, something should have been changed. Some type of habit should have been broken. You should be in a new way of thinking. Cut it off. Whatever it is. It took me a long time to start applying it because I was just like, I'm just gonna stop giving people chances.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't chance 15, baby, let it go. You don't need it.
Mm-mm.
Block numbers. It's okay I block numbers. Because I would still have been hanging on to people. But when you're serious about your maturity, when you're serious about your self-love, when you're serious about picking you, you're going to make that happen.
Right.
Block them. If you can't block them, change your number. My bro, he be fussing at me because I stayed changing my number.
Mm.
I stayed doing it. Why you don't block them? Because people can call you from a different number. Change the number. I just changed the number altogether. Like my family was like, oh, so it's a new year. You got a new number? And do. I do. I do. But that was me. And it worked for me. Find what works for you. That's it, that's all. That's it, that's all. And if you need help, we here. She'll listen. I'll listen. We can talk.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I won't give my number, but we can talk on here. You know? Because you give people access to you and then they just like, yeah, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
Block. See, now you block because you wanted to come play.
Right.
I just being honest. Don't be laughing. I'm just being honest. Self worth is beautiful when you learn it. Knowledge is beautiful when you accept it. Change is gorgeous and it's going to look good on you. And the right person, my prayer used to be, God, if you want them in my life while you're changing me, give them the eyes to see me. And if they can't see me, then they're not meant to be with me.
Mm.
I apply that to friends, family, whoever I was dating. Because some people get a free ride. Ain't no free rides here, baby. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
No. If you're not trying to go where I'm trying to go, I'm not being, holier than thou, but check yourself. Do a self-examination. Are there still people tied to you that should not be tied to you?
Mm.
Are you friends with people that you know you should have been cut off? They crossed you back in 2019, but they still your best.
Right.
Oh, okay. Huh. And I feel some people know what maturity is and they have the keys to mature, but they just not
Mm-hmm.
applying it to their life.
Yeah.
But they want to come and pour into you
Mm.
because they see you as an emotional trash can. So they come and
Yep.
pour into you because they don't know what else to do. But they hold the maturity in their right hand like, oh, girl, yeah. Apply it to your life, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
Do that for me, mommy. Can you do that? Can you help me help you? Help us. Okay? This is one thing, I'm going to say this and I'm going to hush. It's one thing that I don't like is to give a person advice and they don't apply it. Because now you're wasting my time. What am I talking for? You just like to hear my voice, huh?
Mm.
You just want to hear Chi Chi talk. Don't ask for help and advice if you don't plan on using it. If you feel like you still gonna be out here playing in the streets, then stop. Baby, don't come ask me no questions. Cause when I was on campus, I had more homeboys than homegirls. And they used to be like, well, she just stay with a dude in her face. Not knowing they was like, why they ain't like you? Baby, because it's only one me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like what? Again, maturity. Maturity. People ask me, well, what should I get my lady? What should I get? What should I get my dude? You trying to get them stuff and you ain't. But I'm never judgmental. I will always listen and I will always give advice if I feel it's needed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like him or I like her, but I got this problem. I still had feelings. So why did you pursue a new relationship if you still have feelings for your ex?
Mm.
Or I feel like he doing this, or I feel like she doing that. Why you talking to me and not them?
Mm-hmm.
Cause that's your relationship. That's gonna be a communication problem with y'all. She has nothing to do with it. Cause I can sit and give both y'all advice,
Mm-hmm.
but at the end of the day, y'all still gonna have to communicate.
Right.
Love on you and know that I love you. I love you always. Always and forever. Now notice I said I love you. I ain't say I'm in love with nobody. I love you. So I don't need nobody in my DMs talking about I love you. I'm no. I love you platonically, okay? And I'm always a friend.
Mm-hmm.
She like laughing at me. But you have to clear that up because people will jump to conclude like, oh, she said
That's
she
true.
loved me. No, no,
Mm-hmm.
no, no, no. Mm-mm. I didn't. I did not. I feel like I talked a lot, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to help y'all get it. I'm just trying to. When I stopped crying the last time, I got my heart ripped out of my chest. The strength that I had the next day was so beautiful
Mm-hmm.
because I seen that I apply every lesson that I learned to my life.
Mm-hmm.
And it hurts because we create bonds with people. We human, we got emotions. But what would have hurted me more what if was if I would have stayed
Mm-hmm.
there. And some of us we have dreams. We see stuff and be like, why was I dreaming about that? You know exactly why you was dreaming about that. You asking for signs. Yeah, and he's showing you signs. And
Mm-hmm.
you still in there like, huh? God, show me Miss Honeypot ain't a fake friend. And you come having a dream and she's saving you from falling off a ledge.
Mm. Yeah.
I don't know who I'm reaching, but I know it's some people that are going through that right now. We have dreams and just be, oh, it was just a dream. No, baby, that was the sign you asked for. Well, is he for real? Is she for real? Do you have a dream and see him or her moving into their baby mama, their baby daddy house?
Mm.
And you still, that's my person.
Yeah, that ain't no. Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. If you are a real, genuine person, karma will always reach places that you cannot. Your prayers will reach places that you cannot. So why a person think they playing on you,
Mm-hmm.
God would have already showed you. And now they wondering, well, why you ain't crying?
Right.
Why you ain't chasing me? Cause baby, I been let you go.
Mm-hmm.
I was just going through the motions. I was waiting on you because I've been retracted.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Love on yourself. Love on yourself. Love on yourself. And let Miss She love on you. Cause listen, I'm a real friend. I'm real. You know how people say that? And then nah, we real over here.
Yeah.
It don't get no better than loving on you.
Really don't.
That feeling is immaculate. It's immaculate. It's the happiness that I felt when I just let go of everything
Yeah.
and said, God, my heart is bleeding, but I trust you. The happiness of picking me felt so good. It felt so good. Now, I ain't saying take your heart and just hide it and close it away forever because they ain't gonna work like that.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody might need you. Now you can be selfish as long as you healing, but when your healing process over, now you got to come up out of there. All right, don't get in there and stay. I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking to me too, cause there be days where I be like, you know what? I'd rather just stay, but I'd rather just, cause I'm good over here. But I know somebody need me, friend, partner, somebody needs you.
Mm-hmm.
But know that I love you guys always and forever. And I hope that I said something that resonated with you. I hope I said something that, encourages you and lifts you. I hope I am being a beacon to somebody in a dark place because that's my goal. I always want to encourage and uplift and to guide, help, support, love on you.
Mm-hmm.
I love on you if your girl ain't loving on you. And that's in a platonic way.
Right.
I love on you if your dude ain't loving on you. That's in a platonic way. I would love you enough to say, choose you, and everything else gonna fall in place.
Yep. That's true.
That is what she has to say on that.
Yeah, y'all love on yourselves. You know, choose yourself first. Choose God first, actually, and then choose yourself first. Because when you choose God, it ain't nothing that He won't do for you. I can tell you that. He will. He don't. It don't matter how many times that you say, you know what, I'm sorry, Lord, because He gonna forgive you every time. He gonna forgive you every time. That's one thing I do love about God, because He won't look at you any different than who you already are. He already know who you are. He created you. He took His time to build you in the person that you are today. Now, I know a lot of people don't believe, and that's okay. But hopefully, you do understand that God is gonna be with you no matter what. He's gonna be the only thing that be with you through everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I see so many people say, "Why God? Why this? Why this?" But they never pray on the things that they already have. You know, I was like that because when you lose things, you blame God because it feels like He's not listening. But really, deep down inside, God is always listening. He knew who you was before you even became who you was. He created you to come down here to live your life the best way that you know how to be. He died on that cross for your sins so that you may live again. And when God give you opportunity after opportunity, and He keep waking you up every day, that means there's some type of purpose for your life. I don't know what that purpose is. You got to find that. Whatever that purpose will be, cherish that. Love on yourselves. Pray and let God lead you, because I know He won't steer you wrong. So don't be who you used to be. Be a better version of yourself, and don't let nobody use you. I mean, nobody. Don't let nobody steal your joy, your happiness, your peace, your soul. None of that. And be careful who you let into your life, because people have demons. If you don't believe in it, I believe in that. And I don't like demons around me. But, just pray and seek God for attention and help. I'd rather you tell me, you know what? God gave me all this attention. Oh, okay. I get you. I'd rather you get attention from Him than anybody else. Because everybody, some people will set you up to fail. They will pretend to be happy for you, but really deep down inside, they could care less about what you got going on. It's so many times, like I was saying, I didn't think I was gonna write no book and be published like that, but I held back so long because I was so trying to please somebody else, encouraging them to do their thing. And when it came down to me, it's like they were nowhere to be found. And who want that? Not in no relationship. Not if you're supposed to be my friend or my family or my person. I don't want that. I want to be a better version of me. I don't want to be the same. Some people want to keep you how you are, or how you used to be. Because you always hear those people like, I remember you used to be like this. Well, I'm not like that anymore. They don't like that version of you. They like the version of you when you were dumb and naive. When you just took anything somebody said. But now that you're maturing and you understand, like, oh, I'm just not going to accept anything. Now they're making you feel like, oh, just like she said, change. Change is supposed to be good. You're supposed to change for the better, right? Who changed for the worse? That don't even make sense. So, love on yourselves. Choose yourself first. And love whoever you are becoming. You only get one life. Live it to the fullest, but make sure you're living it right. Make sure you have the right people in your corner. And that goes with family too. We don't get to choose our family, but we're born into whatever family we get. But you don't have to tolerate anything from anybody. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's your mom, dad, none of that. I mean, I would hope you would have a good relationship with your parents, but sometimes you don't. There's a lot of people who don't have a good relationship with their parents. Sometimes you have to isolate yourself from people who aren't there to uplift you. If they're not being an asset to your life, if they're not making you mature or making you, grow in this life, they do not need to be there. Friendships, family, person, none of that. If you can't grow in a relationship, what's the point of being in it? If I can't build with you to be better, so we can build an empire together, then it ain't worth it. You're just wasting some years with somebody who could care less about your feelings and what you like and what you want to be. They don't want you to be smart. They want you to be dumb enough so they can take care of you. They want to control you, control your mind. Because I tell you, this mind right here, it's a terrible thing to waste. Especially when you wasting it on somebody who could care less. So, love on yourself. Take care of yourselves. Know that I love you. Lady Chi loves you. And definitely the man above loves you, God.
Exactly.
So, thank y'all for joining our live today. We'll be back here next Wednesday. And have a good night. You have something to say?
And drink water. Stay hydrated.
Please drink water and make sure y'all eat. 'Cause this one.
Yeah.
I guess she eat the spirit. That's all. She got the spirit in it, so she eat.